Hi, church. It's Pastor Hafida coming to you from the parsonage. I wanted to let you know that I sent an email to all of us regarding Sunday, as I made an announcement last Sunday, and as you read in your newsletter, this coming Sunday, the 5th at 10 o'clock, we'll be resuming worship in the sanctuary. And there are a couple of things in that email that are of critical importance that you know beforehand. And I'm using this time to tape this video to help us wrap our heads around, yes, the joyful time that we're going to have together, because we did get a number of questionnaires regarding your readiness to resume, but also we can't go we can't move forward in a wrong-headed kind of way. So the email contains a lot of things that we need to be mindful about as we prepare and get ready for Sunday. The first is that our sanctuary has been prepared in such a way that it can accommodate safe distancing. So some of the folk in the church have, committee members that is, have taped off sections that will not be occupied. There's still a good enough space for us to gather, uh, families sitting together. I know kids like to go and sit with their friends, but nevertheless, there is ample seating. And if we have to go and start a second service, because a lot of people want to come back and they feel safe enough to come back, and they are feeling good about the precautions that we've taken, we'll add another time to come. But please be mindful that the the sanctuary itself has been cornered off. So sit in the pews that do not have tape preventing your access. When you come to church, please enter by the front door, and then all of us, in time will exit the church by the Peace Garden. So just keeping that in mind. Also, we are really requiring that you wear a mask. We really, really, really want to stress that. Masks do work. We are all assuming, the board and myself, we are all assuming that we have the virus. Some of us will get sick, and some of us will not. All of us can assume that we are asymptomatic until something happens. But we want to err on the side of caution and be careful that we do not, as much as we can, spread the virus and endanger someone else's health. So we are asking that you please, if you have a mask, please bring it and please wear it for the duration of the service. If you don't have a mask, we have a lovely array that you can choose from. So please be reminded of that. We don't want to have to turn anybody away from doing that, and we would be um, in our rights regard as the New York State has said that we really should and we must require masks, and we would be within our rights to not admit somebody, and we don't want to do that. We want everyone to come, and we also want everyone to feel safe, and so please wear a mask. If you don't have one, please come anyway, and we will have one for you. We also have plenty of hand sanitizer for you to use in baskets at the church. The bathrooms have been sanitized so that they are clean. We ask that you use hand sanitizer when you are when you're exiting the restrooms too. Everybody's safety is our priority. So I will be way up in the chancel by the communion table. I will be a good 17 feet or more away from you all, because since I'm the one who's doing, the majority of the talking, I don't want to infect you. So I'm going to be way in the chancel, speaking from the communion table. And you guys will be in the nave, hopefully protected, and I'll be monitoring my own health. On the letter that you will read, if you've not already read it already, the board and its standing committees have taken all kinds of precautions for our safety, that we can enjoy that our time together in the wonderful space that God has provided for us. So really do read that letter. Read it once, read it twice, as you prepare to come. Singing is a big part of what congregations do. It's a big part of our congregation. But the New York conference of the UCC are advising against that, because in singing, we are really forcing a lot of air out of from our chest outward, and the droplets, the aerosols, we're spraying a lot of that into the air. So singing is a big no-no. Like I said in the letter, tapping your feet, snapping your fingers, humming, not so strenuous humming. All of that's possible, but please no singing. And I'm trying to find a way so that we can keep the sweetness of the music that we have. Holding communion, we do it every first of the month. And then at other times, but the New York conference of the UCC again is asking that we not do that, because we really cannot provide for your safety in serving it, and also in its own preparation. So read the email that I sent, because I've come up with another way in which we can honor our oneness and our work as the body of Christ here in Sand Lake and around the world. I also want to say that I know that the coronavirus is a really contentious topic amongst us in our homes and on our jobs, and we're just wherever we go. We see all kinds of things happening in the news. But I do want to call us again and to be reminded that we are a congregation that is knit together in our bone outward as a zone of peace and safety and compassion and mercy, and of a deep grace and radical peace. That's who we are, beginning to end and all the way through the middle. So we extend ourselves in giving grace. It's not just about us, it's not just about the way that we see things or understand, but we aim always for grace and for safety for everybody. So as much as we can find it within ourselves, come to church as you are comfortable, and knowing that a number of us are not comfortable, and that's okay. But please come mindful and ready to bend over backwards to make sure that all of us are being safe and are safe ourselves. So I hope that you have a wonderful holiday weekend, and I hope to see you in church. This is a great time. It's a new time to wrap our heads around how in the world we can be the people of Christ at this time, but we can. And our future, like I said, always remains to be is always open, and we write it as we live it. So come ready to share, come ready to pray together and think together and love together. So with that, I bid you peace always, and I hope to see you Sunday. Take care, and God bless. Bye-bye.